So you guys know I'm a big advocate for underdogs that can do some crazy stuff, i.e. Magma Trooper. We all know Magma Trooper is the true Sith Slayer in this game, but I came across some whispers about a man named Plo Koon. So there's two reasons why I want to talk about this guy right here, the Plo Koon Meister. Mainly because the character ranking video I did the other day, go check it out by the way, it was made before all these Plo Koon whispers started to happen. And today this video is going to talk about why Plo Koon maybe shouldn't be ranked as low as he was in the youngling category. And the second reason why we're making this video is because I got a test account that's working again. Yay! Capital Games finally shared the love with me and got my old test account kind of back up and running, but the mod situation's pretty bad on this account, so we're about 6 or 8 months behind on the mod situation for this test account compared to the others. But regardless, I think that's kind of a cool thing to show because Plo Koon, even if you're under modded and under geared for those Revan mirror matches, which for the 89% of the top end meta that's running this, they know that Revan versus Revan is very annoying. And for me, someone that doesn't play Revan that much, I just threw in Revan in with Plo Koon, and the battle actually was pretty easy, and it seemed a lot faster than a lot of typical mirror matches that are just exact carbon copies of one another. And with Plo Koon, let's give 100% credit where it's due. DB Official 125, also a game changer, on his test account, he made a video showing how Plo Koon was doing some crazy stuff for the team, and I'm gonna leave a link down below to his video. If you want to go check out the full thing, please do. It's an awesome video, and I love people that come out with underdog lineups that make him somewhat useful. So the reason why Plo Koon's actually kind of interesting is because right now Jedi are just very annoying in those mirror matches, and there's a couple things in Plo Koon's kit that can help address a lot of the issues. First of all, this right here, Take Charge, really helps out in a situation where you're going to be out-modded, because even as we're going to see today, every battle I'm going to be out-modded for speed and everything else out there. But Plo Koon, look at that 50% turn meter to all clone and Jedi allies. So this is a huge burst of turn meter for a team that already gets a lot of turn meter and a team that already is very quick off their feet. So that right there is very nice. This right here, this is kind of, this shows the dated aspect of Plo Koon's kit. You just have a 70% chance to inflict offense down. So this right here isn't that special. If you happen to get offense down, cool, I guess. It's gonna probably get cleansed really quickly. But the good thing as well is that his basic attack will dispel a random status effect, a positive status effect off them, and you also have a 50% chance to dispel all of the positive status effects he's hitting. Let's not overhype this too much because it's still a very outdated character, but kind of like how Magma Troopers and fits a very niche use of like making sure you can handle Scion, Plo Koon fits that very niche use of being able to make those mirror matches a lot easier with a ton of turn meter, as well as being able to dispel on the basics. So you want to make sure he's kind of decently fast, so you can take a lot of turns and that way juice up the team with a bunch of turn meter. It's a huge amount of turn meter gain, really. That's all it really is. So we're going to battle Mobile Gamer's team. He's got a pretty good Revan team, and the reason why I want to show you the mods real quick is because a lot of people doing Revan versus Revan, they might not have superior mods. Revan should be the fastest, pretty good right here, definitely better than mine. And Yoda, it's all about offense, baby, and he did a good job doing speed and offense at the same time. He's got 6,500 special offense, which is important for making sure Yoda's putting out those big hits out there. And when we look at my team, and by the way, we will talk about defensive viability, and I wouldn't recommend it as a long story short, but we are going to go in here regardless of how defense is, just to show you how offense works, because a lot of people are sick of mirror matches, and maybe Plo Koon will be that answer. But then what happens if people start doing Plo Koon mirror matches? Well, that's going to be a whole other problem. But in the meantime, we're going to just jump in here right now and just show you how this works. And no matter who they mark on my team, we should be okay, because they're going to have that speed advantage. They're going to go mark Jolie. That's actually probably the best thing they can possibly do. I mean, going after my Yoda or Revan is probably the worst thing that can happen for me. We're going to mark their Yoda. There we go. We marked Yoda, and now we're just going to pretty much just try to hammer away at him. Let's do let's just try to do a big hit right here. Boom, 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 boom. 35,000. Very nice. Let's just call Yoda in to assist. There we go. Savior triggered. So now we're basically just trying to play the game of just trying to whack a Jedi. Prevent that. Jolie's going to do a revive most likely, but watch this. I'm slowing down the speed so you can appreciate this. Look at all the turn meter on my Jedi. Watch Plo Koon and his 50% turn meter game. Boom! Look at that. That just flew straight up, and that's pretty much the key thing about Plo Koon, is that he can give you that extra turn meter speed. Holy cow, that's a big hit from Yoda. So that's the beauty about Plo Koon. That's kind of what he's offering for the team. So there we go. Let's spread that around. Okay, they're gonna no trigger savior just yet. All right, there we go. I was kind of delaying. I wanted Jolie to waste a revive. That works beautifully for me. So I'm going to call in, let's just do this. I'm going to get Yoda to finish off their Yoda. Beautiful. And now we're just going to wait until we get marked to toss over on Jolie. So there we go. A little hit from them. Let's dispel all that garbanzo on them. And what I want to do is I want to kind of show you how the basic works. We're going to go after Bastila. We're going to dispel one positive stats effect, maybe everything. Here we go. I can't tell what we did, but you guys can maybe watch the footage and let me know which one it was, because I couldn't tell. Let's just keep strategic advantage, because I don't want anyone to counterattack me. So we're going to take their retribution. All right, very cool. And I'm still going to keep my strategic advantage up here. I don't want to get counterattacked by Yoda. Yoda's going to be taking the most turns for us. Let's see. What can we do here? You know, let's just pass over to Terminator Yoda. Couple counterattacks, that's fine. Revan can soak it up. And now let's just spread across all this lovely stuff right here. Very cool. And hopefully in a moment, we're going to be able to get Revan to go and get a good mark over on Jolie, their Jolie, before he ends up reviving their Yoda again. Even if they do revive, it should be okay. So here we go. We got the mark. Going over after Jolie. We even got a stun on top of that. Beautiful day, my friends. And once Jolie's taken out, it's kind of an easy peasy battle. Boom, 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 boom. And let's see. Let's just do our AoE ability just for the heck of it. Boom. The AoE is not really all that impressive. That's the thing that you don't really want to use all that much. It's the basic and the second special ability. That's all you guys got to care about. So they're going to go mark my Jolie. They must have a love, like some fascination over him. He shouldn't be the guy you mark first. And there we go. We can put it on auto. So that's mainly the first battle I want to show. And I'm no Jedi Revan expert. Obviously, I haven't given the Zetas yet because I was either hoping Grievous would be meta, or I'm going to hope that the next Knights of the Old Republic dark side thing, whatever it's going to be, whether Revan or Malik, is going to be the next big thing. And I haven't used Revan ever since we originally got him on the test accounts back in October 2018. So for me, that's a little bit on the lackluster experience side for Jedi Revan. Just hopping in here, tossing Plo Koon in, it's kind of a no-brainer thing. Again, Jedi Revan doesn't take a lot of skill to use, but still, he's so easy just to plug in the team and just keep the Terminator flowing for everyone. So let's do another battle up against Mobile Gamer. They just gotta show you how this works. Will they mark someone else? Cool. Marking Yoda is kind of the worst thing you can do for a Jedi team. Yoda or Revan, those characters kind of suck getting marked. So you don't want that to happen. So we're kind of going worst case scenario. Still, the strategy's the same. We're gonna go mark their Yoda. We want to try to take him out as fast as possible, and so that way, you know, the damage isn't gonna be as crazy. Now let's see. Let's just call in Yoda so we can get some Terminator. He's not gonna get the buffs, unfortunately, but that's fine. He still will do okay damage. And now we're gonna do this. We're gonna juice up the Terminator. Watch the Terminator. We might be able to get a couple more turns before they even start. Remember, they have this mod advantage over me. I don't have the mod advantage. Mobile Gamer does here, and we're taking more turns than him so far. Let's see if we can trigger Savior real quick. There we go. We triggered Savior. And now we're just kind of going to play it out and see how we're going to just kind of feel how everything goes. You know what? Let's just do this right here because we still got marked on us. All right, cool. So we dropped off Mark. They triggered Savior. That's fine. So we're both equal in that regard. We both have Savior triggered, but we're going to do fine. We're going to do fine because that extra turn meter that we got from Plo Koon to take a few more extra attacks is going to work in our favor. And here we go. Let's just do, we'll do this. We'll do one attack right here. And then we'll, let's see, we'll spread all the good stuff around. Actually, yeah, let's just spread all this around. And we should be able to take out their Yoda right there. And now we just got to basically just goof around a little bit. And hopefully, eventually, they'll be able to get, we can mark their Jolie. Can we get rid of the taunt? If Plo Koon can get rid of the taunt. Look at that. We got rid of everything. We got rid of everything right there. And now that's going to be a lot more RNG based. Whether that will actually happen, you'll get rid of all the buffs. But still, it can happen from time to time. So it was kind of cool that it happened to showcase it. So I don't know. It's a really cool little thing to kind of showcase. Let's just use our basic here. Seeing underdog characters find niche uses, especially in times like this, it's awesome. Because right now, Arena, it's a little messy. Everyone knows it's a bit messy right now. Can we get Plo Koon to dispel a boss? That's another cool thing. When you're doing marked, you're getting Plo Koon to most likely dispel at least one thing. And then if he gets more, all the better. So it's kind of crazy. It's funny. Plo Koon, again, I'm not going to just sit out there and say, guys, gear up Plo Koon right now. But he's got a purpose that helps address a specific situation going on in the game. So there we go. There we go. So again, even with me jabbering away, we're still going to pull this victory off by a long mile. So I like Plo Koon. I mainly just want to make this video today to show you guys that this Plo Koon mystery does have a lot of weight to it. And on top of it, I just want to also update the table already. It's only been up for a few days, but we're going to update it a little bit and make sure we put Plo Koon in the appropriate category, because he definitely has a lot more viability than originally what we thought before a couple days ago. So here we So that's going to be it for today's video. I'm going to show some footage in the background of DB Official's video so you can see some other runs as well. And really, you know, yes, Plo Koon, it's a very cute idea. It's a very cool theory crafting idea. Whether or not you should go after this character, I'm probably going to lean more towards the no side, because really it's only very situational against Jedi versus Revan and Jedi Revan versus Jedi Revan. And even in that situation, you might be shaving off maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes at most for those mirror matches. But really, there's already a lot of videos out there showing mirror matches, like carbon copy mirror matches, and how to go about them. Revan versus Revan, they can beat each other no matter what. So if you like that extra turn meter gain, or you just like Plo Koon, you have a reason to gear him up, he's got to use. That's the purpose of the video. I'm not going to say he's the best thing for a Jedi Revan team, because on defense, let me flip to some footage now of me in my own arena chart. Someone used Plo Koon. They left him on defense, which might be okay versus Revan, but against other teams like Traya, Commander Luke Skywalker, or General Grievous, Plo Koon, because of his outdatedness, it was very easy to walk over a Jedi Knight Revan team, because Plo Koon doesn't offer as much in defense compared to Kenobi with the cleanses, the assists, the retribution, yada, 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 yada. So really, Plo Koon is just a very niche offensive thing against Jedi Knight Revan that might save you a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes if you want to be really optimistic here. But overall, still, it's a cool little niche use, and I want to update the table and show that he's not a youngling, but he does have a Padawan status, like Maverick Trooper has a very direct use that we see right here. And this might be good for Territory Wars or Grand Arena. Maybe you want to save your General Kenobi for Grand Arena. You can toss him Plo Koon, and right there, that'll be a good Revan versus Revan counter, and you can use General Kenobi for another team out there. So that's kind of probably the more important bit of information to take out of this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy to have the test account to do more of those weird oddball theory crafting lineups that I normally wouldn't do anyway. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Comment down below and all your thoughts of the man Plo Koon, and be sure to subscribe. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers, people. If you're watching this video, why aren't you subscribed already? Come on. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Party Richter, Party Richter. Down, 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 down. Party Richter, Party Richter. Son of a bitch. Party Richter, Party Richter. Down, down, down.